Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Takes it to about the 37.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Yellow,
at the
yellow.
47-yard line.
Yellow. Yep, I rip list. Hey, 57. 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down and a yard. They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 43.
First down.
Wait.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yellow. 15. Yellow.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains, Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Pacheco. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Once more, it's Pacheco. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Looking to put a drive together.
Lisa 24.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there.
Still first down.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hey, live.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, run!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Lawrence on the sneak, and he will have a Jaguars first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Red on red.
Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko,
Here's Lawrence to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
A gain of 9 yards.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the line! Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Jaguars 5-yard line.
57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow. Hey, on Sunday.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's Lawrence. Over the man, it's Hunter. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So from the 36 now, first and 10. In motion right here, Hunter. Lawrence will throw. He's got it in, complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now Lawrence to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you've got to run fast. Of course, you've got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Hey, easy, route. Let's go.
Now Lawrence. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Michael Dana in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Rip, 23. Here we go, sir.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Mahomes now to throw. Trying to lay one up deep.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, Ripley. Fight on these two. Come back.
Mahomes going to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
From the 30 on second down, Lawrence. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On play action, Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
It's complete. That is able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
An 8-yard pickup brings up 4th down and 1.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
A big play that time for Jacksonville. And even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action with Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And to throw again is Lawrence. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And
he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Johnny Mudd, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Arsenal, 15.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he'll get nothing out of that one. From the 31, here's his 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
15. Yellow. Come back. Hey, 57, 57.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
14 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 57. 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got a man. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
13 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Throwing now is Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this down to the 32. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Butker on for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now ETN to start the drive. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on
4th down. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it, and it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 16-yard line.
43. That's it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Yellow. 43. Yellow. Hero 15.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Chiefs 32, Jaguars 14. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And now out come the Jags.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's caught right side by Worthy. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play that was going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
It's a gain of 10.
Lawrence will throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when they decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd
and shutting him off now open field. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Lawrence hitting the ball is free. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, and he could not pull it in. A quick throw caught by Rice. Now he's free up the right sideline. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
A gain of 39 yards.
How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to let it go again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.